The human voice is a complex and dynamic instrument. It can be difficult to fit into a mix, but that complexity is also what makes its beauty. Now, when you imagine that complexity of multiple voices combined together, it adds even more strength and power to the message that is carried through the notes. Hey everyone, my name is ThomC, and today we're going to be checking out Aurora by Aria Sounds. You and I, a delicate rise, I'll never feel. So let's check out the library's user interface. First, there are 4 different vowels that you can choose from: R, A, E, and O. You can change the volume of the legato and the legato length. There are 2 different effect sends, and we'll actually check out the effect section in a moment. There are 4 different mics that you can choose from, and you can actually change the mix of those mics. And there are 3 modes that you can play with: the legato, polyphonic, or through the sequencer that you can see here. In the sequencer section, you've got 24 different syllables that you can choose from. You can change the sequencer steps, limit the steps, and set the legato on the sequencer, or set the sequencer to play legato. You can change the sequencer speed, and we'll actually check that out a bit later in this video. And here is the effects section. There's a pre-delay control here. There are different effects that you can choose from: reverb, delay, chorus, flanger, phaser, and convolution. The convolution section, actually the convolution reverbs sound pretty good in my opinion. And you can actually change the impulse response here, and there are quite a few that you can choose from. So yeah, 2 different patches, altos and sopranos, and yeah, that's pretty useful. Let's check out the library in context with instruments and listen to what it sounds like now. So we'll first listen to the altos singing together solo, and then we'll listen to them in context with the other instruments. First without. Right, now let's listen to it with the other instruments. Now we'll listen to the sopranos solo, and we'll listen to them with reverb as well, because I think that the reverb actually fits the sound really well. So we'll listen to it solo and then in context. In context now. Now we'll listen to some altos, and as you can see, I've kept a bit of the sends, the reverb sends, and I've kept the original mic positions. Also, you can see here that you can choose different vowels, or rather different syllables, and there's quite a nice choice of them. And you've got a sequencer speed that, to me, reacts a bit like the release control on an ADSR, and that is quite useful. I've set it a bit higher, just to get a bit more tightness in the sound. Let's listen to it without the context or without the other instruments, and then after we'll listen to the voices with.
Fa,
Right, pretty simple. Let's listen to it in context now. I don't have many choir sample libraries, but I've really had a lot of fun playing with this one. You will notice that there are a few things that you need to tweak in order to get the library to sit in the mix. I've noticed that actually what I prefer in this library is the lower velocities, is the quieter passages. I think that at higher velocities, the voices are so powerful that you might need to EQ out some of the higher mid frequencies, but you might not need to do that in a very dense mix, for example. Also, I think that the reverbs complement the voices very well, and I tried and played with the dry voices at first, but they didn't really fit the kind of mood that I was looking for. So I do think that the choice of convolution reverbs is actually really good for those voices in particular. So if you don't have many choir sample libraries at that price, I think it's a good package, especially with the altos and sopranos that can be voices that you would be looking for more epic soundtracks and that kind of thing, so cinematic soundtracks in particular. So I've really enjoyed playing with this. I hope that you liked it too. Please comment in the comment section down below. Thank you Aria Sounds for this library, and thank you everyone for joining this channel, for subscribing, and please be safe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.